Real quick, while you're still here, don't forget to like, subscribe, maybe leave a comment what I should do in the future. If you like the video, maybe some things I could do to improve videos. In this little blue screen here that you see, I'm going to leave my Instagram and my Snapchat because I usually post on those a lot more than I do anything else, so go check them out.
Hey yo, how's it going, YouTube? Alright, so I'm not sure when I'm gonna upload all these videos, but I got a bunch to upload. So the new job, as far as I know, there's potential for me to be able to work on trucks and trailers and machines and all that fun stuff that I kind of actually miss, surprisingly, from back home. Plus driving truck. There's lots of opportunities for driving truck around there too. He's got a young lad on there that's, I think he's more or less a mechanic, but he's been driving truck some too, sort of doing their shit. So I think he's gonna sort of put the young lad more on the mechanic side and me more on the truck side, which it doesn't matter to me. It's fine. I really don't care. I can do the truck thing or I can do the machine thing or whatever. It don't matter to me. So that's the plan there. As far as I know, I'm hoping anyway. I'm hoping he's got a 210 T800 there with a winch on it. And no, I don't want it because of the winch. Although learning to run a winch tractor would be kind of cool. It'd be a sort of another challenge, another thing I could tack onto my resume, which would be awesome because, I mean, it's a winch tractor. Come on. Anyway, so that's the skinny on that, and plus, it's cat-powered. I've encountered my first job with a cat-powered truck, and lucky me, it sounds like it's one of the older trucks in the fleet, so hopefully I'll be getting that. Now, the young lad did mention too that he's got some trucks in Ontario, and I don't know if they're cat-powered or I don't know what they are, but from my understanding, they may be even older than this 210, and they may be also cat-powered. So, if they are, I'd way rather run one of them. I want to get back into running the gear that I know. And what I know is old-school cat-powered stuff, or something similar. My Detroit, it pulled pretty good, and it sort of pulled like a cat in some circumstances, I guess. They were sort of along the same sort of RPM range that they like to run. Like a 3406B, the first thing I started driving it. It's sort of more like one of them. Not a huge horsepower motor, but it'll pull good once you get it up into its RPMs and you get the right guy tweaking with it a little bit. So I think my plans for that, it's got to have a set of injectors done on it, so I'm probably going to switch over. It calls for a set of 57, I think they're 57, 55s or something it calls for. But I'm going to swap those over to 7014s, and I'm going to take it to a well-known tuner back home that actually works with those Detroits and pulls some pretty good numbers out of them. Again, I'm not going to get him to beef it up if I'm not driving it. If I'm just going to have a driver on it, then a good working 500 is all I need, because I don't want to pull 6 or 650 out of it and have a driver on it that's going to hold it right to the floor all day just to pass people and play around with it and blow it up. Of course, I would work it a little bit too and play with it every now and again, but I'm not going to do it all the time, just because of the way Father taught me how to drive. I know the difference between using power and abusing power, one could say. Some people don't know the difference, and some people blow up motors and cook them, and generally that's what it is. They had their foot in it too long and it was turned up too high, is what happened. But some people, it doesn't matter if you give them something that's 400 horsepower, they're going to blow it up in a week of having it. So, anyway, it is what it is. It's one of them things. But with any luck, I'm hoping the new job's going to work out, and maybe I'll put a driver on my truck for the summer, and maybe let the let the cronies play out and get rid of them and kind of clear themselves up or whatever. sort of maybe wait and see what that does, see if it's going to affect the trucking market very much. By the sounds of it, so far, it's not going to. In terms of like an owner-operator or someone along those lines, or someone that runs cross-border, or someone that has their own running authority and has their own customers. But as far as from a driver's standpoint of view, you may see it affect drivers, especially if there's no financial aid and the company chooses to close down or slow down and sort of lay them off for a little bit, and there's no financial aid in place for that. You might see that hurt certain drivers big time. But as of right now, I'm looking not half bad, I guess, as of right now. But time will tell as time moves on how things are going to be. So that's my little updates on that. So I hope you all have a good day. We'll catch you on the next one.